MrBeast, or as YouTube likes to call him, the algorithm's favourite golden child. He built a whole empire on shock value philanthropy, dramatic cash giveaways, and titles so extreme that they make real charity seem boring. With nearly 400 million subscribers and a fan base that treats him like a mix between Elon Musk and Jesus, it's safe to say he has won the internet. Wait, sorry, that sounds like the opening to a fanboy documentary. Let's rewind. MrBeast is the guy who figured out how to turn charity into content and profit. His videos might look like feel-good miracles, but zoom out a bit and it's just capitalism with better lighting. Contestants collapse from exhaustion, former employees accuse him of being manipulative, and entire businesses he launched like MrBeast Burger are now deep-fried disasters sitting in lawsuits. Oh, and let's not forget the real kicker, the same guy who gives away islands and private jets can't seem to give his staff a healthy work environment.
Or telling their stories of fake videos or unsafe practices, toxic workplace, stuff like that.
Because it's a video, and it got to a point where they weren't turning the lights off. I asked them, I said, can we have nighttime hours? One of the things was you got to take away your clock, so you didn't know what time it was. Okay, I got no access to sun, I got no access to clock. I don't know, the lights are on me all the time. I wasn't sleeping, I could not sleep. And I go, they're not turning the lights off. He goes, what? That's a war crime. We're not allowed to do that to terrorists. Oh good. 24 hours breaking the Geneva Convention, I guess.
Philanthropy is great until it becomes performance art with ad revenue. But it wasn't how it started from the beginning. At first, MrBeast was just another guy on YouTube handing out wads of cash to strangers.
This is not clickbait. I'm going to give a random homeless guy $10,000 today.
Hey, how's it going? It's about $10,000. I'm not joking.
You're right, man.
It's real, so, yeah. So,
it was weird, it was fun, it was fresh, and people thought, wow, this guy's actually doing good things with his money. But as the views exploded, so did the stakes. The giveaways got bigger, the budgets got insane, and suddenly it wasn't just about giving away $10,000, it was about giving away $10,000 in the most viral way possible.
I am sitting on $5 million in cash and competing for it. Open the gates! Are these 2,000 contestants? What you are witnessing is just the start of something never before seen in history.
The entire channel mutated from a quirky passion project into a multi-million-dollar content farm. And that's when kindness became a business model. MrBeast didn't just build a YouTube channel, no, he built a high-stakes game show economy where every video had to be bigger, flashier, and more extreme than the last. For example, I gave my 100 millionth subscriber an island is cool, until you realize now every new video has to somehow be bigger than that. Fans got addicted to bigger spectacles, creators started copying his format like a religion. MrBeast wasn't some humble YouTuber who accidentally went viral, he studied the algorithm like it was a religion. He tested every clickbait formula in existence and figured out exactly how to turn kindness into currency. MrBeast began to see himself not just as a creator, but as a savior. The guy who could fix the internet, fix poverty, fix blindness, one YouTube video at a time. But suddenly, the cracks began to show, and everything changed in March 2023 when a former MrBeast employee named Dogpack404 dropped this video.
Hi, I wanted to provide some context to this video. I'm a former MrBeast employee, and today I am alleging that the company rigged videos and did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud, okay? Thank you, enjoy the video.
A large part of MrBeast's brand is the fact that he doesn't fake videos.
You ever faked a video? No.
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, these buildings are CGI, but it's not your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
He didn't just throw shade, he brought the receipts, screenshots, DMs and details that painted a very different picture of MrBeast's nice guy empire. The good guy mask started slipping. Allegations of mistreated employees, illegal lotteries, fake philanthropy, staged game shows and stunts getting louder and louder.
On the MrBeast saga, we talked about how Rosanna and Dogpack were alleging that MrBeast was faking parts of his charity work by using AI to remove buildings and giving the impression that he built an entire hospital when he actually did not. We also touched a bit on his shady crypto past, but today we have a ton of updates, including MrBeast getting exposed in a massive document with, allegedly, according to the document, ties to over 50 crypto wallets and a history of misleading investors and engaging in potential pump and dump schemes with massive profits netted to MrBeast.
Suddenly, the empire of charity and viral kindness started crumbling, because when your brand is built on being flawless, the moment one thing breaks, everything starts to collapse. For a long time, MrBeast was untouchable. He could do no wrong. You couldn't criticize him without someone saying, "Bro, he literally cures blindness. What have you done today?" But once the Dogpack 404 video went viral, the floodgates opened. Suddenly, people weren't just watching his videos, they were analyzing them. And what they found was not pretty. His so-called philanthropy started looking less like kindness and more like performance art. Videos titled 1,000 blind people see for the first time or helping 100 deaf people hear for the first time were framed as miracles, but they looked like emotional manipulation in 4K. The thumbnail? A crying person. The sponsor? Front and center. The vibes? Weirdly transactional. People started asking, is this charity or exploitation with a camera crew? Because when you fly in a camera crew to document someone's disability, edit their tears into a cinematic moment, and slap a NordVPN integration on top, that's no longer charity. He did the exact same thing when he planted 20 million trees or scooped trash out the ocean with Team C's.
This is one of the dirtiest beaches in the entire world. And we're gonna pick up every single piece of trash on this beach, starting with this water bottle. One out of millions of pieces of trash.
We did it!
This will take forever.
But that wasn't it. Projects like Beast Games are one of the biggest red flags of them all. Behind the scenes, contestants described brutal conditions, being yelled at for even moving slightly, denied water, food, or bathroom access. One contestant even passed out, and multiple others were treated by medics during filming. Allegations surfaced that most of his challenges and game shows were heavily staged, with outcomes influenced by producers and scenes manipulated for better storytelling. And let's not start with his product empire, be it his merch, Feastables, MrBeast Burger, MrBeast Toys, or his moldy Lunchly. Every product, every launch, every promo, it all fed into the same loop. Engagement first, quality later. Because for MrBeast, everything is content. In response, one of MrBeast's team, Chucky, tweeted this. I quickly want to debunk some of the info in this video since the guy who made it was on my team. It was my decision to fire him for erratic behavior. He worked at the company for less than a month and wasn't an employee for most of the videos he mentions having knowledge on. There's so much in his video, and I want to specifically address him saying our videos are fake or staged, because this is not true and I was on set for many of these videos. However, it was too late. The audience had already started digging up each and every MrBeast video. From old to new, the evidence was mounting. The irony? MrBeast is trapped by the very persona he created. More and more people are realizing it's not generosity, but it's strategy. Sure, some of Dogpack's claims were based on he said, she said, as Soggy Cereal explains here.
Say it was depressing.
The war crime stuff, that was a joke. Why did you make that joke?
Actively right now, by the videos that Dawson is making, he is actively hurting the philanthropy that is helping thousands and millions of lives.
Instead of having competent people investigate serious accusations, he's just been throwing baseless shit at the wall and hoping some stuff sticks with the audience. He is incompetent, petty, a liar, deceptive, and after all this, I just know that he is a disgrace.
However, a significant number of claims came with screenshots, specifics, and undeniable patterns which MrBeast never responded to. All he did was go completely radio silent. No statement, no apology, no acknowledgement. He just kept uploading like nothing happened, and somehow it worked. The algorithm moved on, the fans followed, and the controversy faded into the background. Sure, it didn't destroy him, but it did put a serious dent in his carefully polished, squeaky clean reputation. And now, no matter how many people he helps, how many homes he builds, or how many challenges he funds, the suspicion will linger. People are never gonna trust him fully, because kindness without empathy is performance. Philanthropy without transparency is marketing, and MrBeast, the man who tried to save the world one video at a time, now just looks like another CEO in creator's clothing. So yeah, maybe he's still at the top. But if this is what winning looks like, it really sucks to be MrBeast.